Chapter 77. Dispatched. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. By the winds dispatched, one after another, and by the winds that blow violently, and by the winds that scatter clouds and rain, and by the verses that separate the right from the wrong, and by the angels that bring the revelations to the messengers, to cut off all excuses and to warn, surely what you are promised must come to pass. Then, when the stars lose their light, and when the heavens are cleft asunder, and when the mountains are blown away, and when the messengers are gathered to their time appointed, to what day are these signs postponed to? For the day of sorting. And what will explain to you what the day of sorting is? Woe on that day to the deniers! Did we not destroy the men of old? So we shall make later generations follow them. Thus do we deal with the disbelievers. Woe on that day to the deniers! Did we not create you from a worthless water, which we placed in a place of safety for an appointed term? And so we determined, and we are the best to determine. Woe on that day to the deniers! Have we not made the earth an abode for the living and the dead, and have placed there firm tall mountains, and have given you to drink sweet water? Woe on that day to the deniers! It will be said to the disbelievers, Go to that which you used to deny. Go to the shadow ascending in 3 columns, neither shading nor of any use against the fierce flame of the fire. Surely it throws sparks as huge as forts, as if they were a string of yellow camels marching forwards. Woe on that day to the deniers! That will be a day when they shall not speak, and they shall not be permitted to put forth any excuse. Woe on that day to the deniers! That will be a day of decision. We have brought you and the men of old together. So, if you have a scheme, now use it against me. Woe on that day to the deniers! Surely the pious shall be amongst shades and springs, and fruit such as they desire. Eat and drink comfortably for that which you used to do. Surely thus we reward the doers of good. Woe on that day to the deniers! O disbelievers, eat and enjoy yourselves in this worldly life for a little while. Surely you are guilty. Woe on that day to the deniers! And when it is said to them, Bow down in prayer, they do not bow down. Woe on that day to the deniers! Then, in what message after this will they believe in?